Hey, it's Ryan from Upfit Supply, and we just finished our Holman upfit on our 2016 RAM ProMaster City. Just want to give a quick walk around of everything that we did. First, from the exterior, the first thing you're going to notice is this clamp and lock ladder rack. It just makes it super simple to attach a ladder to the roof of a low roof van or a compact van like the RAM ProMaster City. Just have this little lever here that you can kind of see under there that snaps up onto one of the rungs, locks it in place, and you're good to go with your ladder. Now it only works on lower roof vans like the ProMaster City or the Transit Connect or a Express Savannah or a low roof full-size cargo van, but it's makes a super simple low profile ladder rack on a van like this. Now on the inside is where most of the work's been done. We have, of course, our partition from Holman, and this install is pretty simple. It goes right into our factory D-ring locations right down here. And then on the side B-pillar here, there was an existing hole that we tapped into for our additional bracket to support right there. And then up at the top, I don't know if you can see that or not, but we went into a factory threaded location up towards the top. And so pretty simple install right there. I think this is really the deepest partition you can get for this van. So if you're a taller person like myself, you're gonna want to go with a partition like this to give you the most space up front. Just to give you an idea of what that looks like. Up here, you can see plenty of room up there. You know, I was just driving this and we still have probably 2 inches between the partition and the back of that seat there. So plenty of room with this partition, super good. As we go into back of the van, you can of course see our window guards that we have right here. Nice black powder coat finish. Goes into, you know, you just have to drill some holes for the sheet metal screws. Pretty simple install there. It's going to protect this glass. You know, if we had, you know, something hanging on the back of our shelf here, and for whatever reason I slam this door, it's not going to shatter glass. It's going to protect it, as well as just make it harder to get into the cargo area where we have thousands of dollars of tools and supplies in here. You know, the main showcase here is our one shelf. You can do up to 4 shelves in the back of a ProMaster City. We just did one for demonstration purposes. We went with, this is a 36-inch wide shelf. We put a few accessories in here. We have our 3-drawer cabinet, super nice drawer. Comes with these dividers right here. There's these nice ball bearing slides, so it's a super nice drawer system. And we went with the small parts bin organizer. There's 6 of these little plastic bins in here. You can see a bunch of different dividers that you can remove and label them and so forth. It'd be great for small parts. And we just went with some simple shelf dividers down here. These are pretty easy to install. There's just a bolt, 2 bolts that go through that attaches to existing holes on this shelf. So super simple there. In terms of installing the shelf in the ProMaster City, we opted to go with the bracket mount kit from Holman. So they give you this bracket. They give you 2 floor brackets, which are optional, that we didn't use, because the nice thing about this 36-inch wide shelf is that the feet line up directly with the factory D-ring mounting locations. And so you just put a bolt right through the hole into those locations without having to offset anything or anything like that. And it pushes this shelf right up against the wall. So we really maximized our cargo space between our driver's side wall and the shelf here. If you're gonna do 2 shelves, you know, that would maximize that space, that hallway that you get between those shelves as well. So yeah, this one bracket is part of that kit, and then there's another one, I don't know if you can see that right through there, that goes into an existing threaded stud on the side of the van. And then they give you another bracket up top, which we didn't use. It's an optional bracket. It just conflicted with our liners and our sills we have up there. And they do give you 2 floor brackets if you want to offset this floor a little bit. If you want to pull it out so you can mount this shelf lower on the lowest level. You have to mount this up here kind of on this second location, because we wanted to clear the wheel well and push this shelf up against the wall as far as we could. If you were willing to pull that out a little bit, you could mount this lower, and they give you brackets to do that. The brackets also make it possible to mount, I think it's a 26-inch shelf in here as well. So it makes it super simple to install that shelf. Now, as we look at the top of this ladder rack here, you can see we only have the clamp down on the curb side or the passenger side of the van. You do have the option to add an additional one to the driver's side, but otherwise you just have these nice little ladder stops here. You can still use this location for lumber or a conduit carrier, or you just want to strap down a ladder occasionally as well. You can do that right there pretty simply. This is the aluminum. So I'm here in Michigan, got nice galvanized hardware here. It's not going to rust on us. It's going to look beautiful for a long time. So a great option right there. And that just about does it for this Holman Upfit. Like I said, pretty simple. Just a partition ladder rack and a single shelf and some window screens. So nice little upfit that we have going on here. If you're looking for any of these products or any other equipment to upfit your van so that it's work ready, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan, and have a good one.